Good morrow, my shoddy face. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual, and I need to explain myself. Okay, first of all, I have a cold, and so my voice is really fucking gone, which is why we're using the microphone. A little ASMR action. And another thing, I had a vlog planned for today, which was me traveling. So last weekend, if you don't know, I traveled to LA to do something really fun. Okay, a crazy opportunity. However, I realized while I was there that I'm not allowed to post that vlog until November. So the plans had to completely change. And I just got back last night. And because I have a cold and I don't have a lot of time, it's literally Tuesday when I'm filming this. And I want to get this vlog up to you on Wednesday for Wednesday vlogs. We're going to color and just have a cozy little time. I'm so sorry if this is like not the vlog you expected, and if you wanted more out of this, I promise that the traveling vlog to LA will be so fun and worth it. It's just that we had to think quick. We had to think quick on our feet. We had to think on our toes. We had to improvise, okay? And so we're going to color today because coloring is one of my favorite things. It is the thing that relaxes me the most. It is the most therapeutic, amazing time. And so we have a cozy little background. We've got our Halloween vibes. We've got our tea. I made tea because, again, I am ill. That is really fucking hot, but that is so good. And we're going to color, okay? First and foremost, I'm going to tell you guys about the supplies because I feel like I get this question a lot. So the markers I use the most are the xoxo markers. Those are the ones I use to color every single thing. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. They are everything to me. I use the one with the fine tip and they do bleed through, okay? Every marker will probably bleed through, so I have some paper that I put behind every single picture so that it bleeds through onto this instead. That's a little trick. And then I use acrylic markers for details. Those are the grabby ones. And I also use gel pen for details as well. And I have a bunch of these adult coloring books. And then I also have this little table and like a tripod and all this stuff for me to color as well. I'm going to leave every single thing in my Amazon storefront. So everything is linked in the description. It'll be under coloring. So all of my coloring stuff will be on there. All of the markers, all of the containers that hold the markers. I even have a little cart that I take the markers when I go color outside and stuff like that. I'll put that on there as well, so you can just go crazy and get whatever you want on there. We're not gatekeepers. We are not gatekeepers. In fact, I'm the opposite of a gatekeeper. I will shove every activity down your throat that I love. Anyway, so we're going to color. Now, I face this towards you guys for like cuteness purpose, but now that I realize I'm the one that needs to see them, so they're going to have to face me. I did not think that through. I'm also going to try to record the actual picture with my phone while I'm recording this. So you're going to see my tripod right here. Don't mind it. It's not very aesthetic, but it has to be done. I wish I was filming this at night because I feel like it would be way more cozy, but it is in fact during the day. Like I said, I got back last night and I've had a cold and my brain's just not all there. Also, I have ratatouille pajamas, guys. Do you like them? I love them. Thank you so much for asking. So first things first, we must pick a color palette and pick a picture. Lauren told me she thinks it would be cute if I did this one. Hold on. Let me find it. It's like these little characters watching a scary movie. And so I think that that's the one I'm going to do to appease Launchit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is the picture. So this is the picture we're going to do. We're going to do a little scary movie marathon kind of thing. And our color palette. Okay. I always choose a color palette because it just helps me to remain within the colors. Now, just because you have a color palette doesn't mean you have to stick to those colors. Just do whatever you want. But the color palette makes it more cohesive. You can make most of the objects the color palette and then like little things you can switch around. So like if I have a banana, I don't have to make the banana within the color palette. If I don't have yellow in my color palette, you know what I mean? I can still color the banana. But if like I have a background in the floor and stuff, it's good to stay within the color palette. So everything comes out nicer in my humble opinion. However, I'm not an expert though, guys, just letting you know, like everything I'm telling you is just what I do and it works for me, but coloring is supposed to be fun and therapeutic for you. So you do it however you want. If it starts becoming something that you are competing with yourself or other people and it's making you stressed out, then it's not something you should be doing. You know what I mean? So just have fun with it. Okay, we have selected our color palette. I literally only chose 4 colors, but that's because I really want to make everything these colors and then add details with other colors. Oh wait, you know what? I kind of want to add one to this. Fuck. Okay. By the way, choosing a color palette, you can do it many different ways. You can just go with whatever colors you like and kind of put them on a piece of paper and like see what looks good together. Or you can just go on Pinterest and like find some different color palettes and choose your colors from there. You can search up different aesthetics. Like on Pinterest, you could go like Halloween aesthetic and then whatever colors come up, you can like look at your markers and match those up or just kind of go with whatever you feel. It's honestly totally up to you. Okay. I want to add a blue to this, honestly, because I feel like this is kind of lacking. So we're going to add a blue. Yeah. can commence. This is not aesthetic at all. I'm so smart. Oh my god, I'm not meant to do this. Ow, fuck. Guys, I want to try to kind of make the TV glow effect. If you color, you know this, but basically I want to draw a line of where the TV would light up the characters. So the line is going to be drawn and the characters are going to be brighter than everything on the outside because the outside doesn't have the light. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to try to I'll color the entire outside with a gray color to make it darker, and then put these on top of them, whereas the characters inside are only going to have these, no gray, to make it lighter. Does that make sense? I feel like it'll make sense once I do it, but then I need to pick a gray, whatever gray will match. Because it can't be too dark, but it also can't be too light. Decisions. Maybe this toner gray. GG 110. GG 110. All right. Okay, so like I said, TV effect. So gray, and then we're going to color the inside of the characters, and then we're going to see what happens next. I also kind of feel like there should be a little bit of light in... No, it's actually fine. You know what? It's fine. Also, the way I color, these are oil-based, alcohol-based. Oil-based doesn't make sense. These are alcohol-based markers, which means they dry really, really fast. And that's when you get streaks if you don't keep going with the strokes. So I try to select a little area and really quickly get through it so that you don't get streaks. But a lot of the times you're still going to get streaks, and it's just not going to be that big of a deal once you add details and stuff. I do it like a soft motion, and I don't color really harshly. So I'm not I do it more because since they're alcohol-based markers, they go really, really quickly into the paper. So you don't really have to try that hard. You also got to make sure you let them dry before you put anything else on them. So now that I did this part, I'm going to let that dry while I do the inside, because if you start to try to put markers on top of markers and they're not dry yet, it's going to be a whole ass mess. But if they're dry, you can usually get color on top of the other one as well. So I did the walls. I kind of want to make bricks on the walls. And that's why I did I colored it with a pencil. And by colored, I mean sketched it with a pencil. But the blue kind of covered that. So we're going to have to go in with pen afterwards. This is going to be a very dark picture. I can already tell. But I feel like that's the Halloween vibe I want to go for. So yeah, totally. Life updates while we're here. I can't wait for you guys to see the California vlog. I'm so excited about it. Oh, I'm so excited. And you guys are going to have, oh my gosh, wait, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You probably couldn't see shit. You guys are going to have another fun vlog that's also going to be a travel one in November. And Mama Eureka comes this weekend. She gets here Thursday. So you guys are going to have a Mama Eureka vlog as well. Yay. I'm so excited. Anyway, let's proceed. Okay, so decisions have been made by me. All right. I want the two little characters on the right to be watching the movie, but I want the character on the left to be a ghost joining them.
Paper, snow, a ghost!
Right? So like they can't see the character on the left type shit. So I'm basically putting what would be in the background of the character on the left if he was a ghost. So we're going to try to color like everything behind him and make him a ghost. Now the blanket is kind of what's throwing me off because the blanket's obviously still going to be there. So hopefully that's like he still looks like a ghost, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. And I kind of want to make the sky like a creepy slime kind of sky. Like I want to use like a very green color and make the sky slimy and weird. And I kind of want to do the same thing with the portrait behind them, maybe with some ghosts and stuff. I'm not really sure. We're going to see how that works, but I feel like I'm aiming too high. But I've done the ghost before, so like I feel like I can do it, but at the same time, this picture's a little more complicated, so I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Guys, we have finished the base of the picture, and now I'm going to start adding all of the details and making it good, because usually when I do the base, I don't like it at all. I'm like, ugh, disgusting. But then when I add the details, I really like it. However, let's see, because honestly, since I'm so unwell today, I don't know if the picture is going to come out that good. So if it doesn't, I sincerely apologize, but hopefully it does. Oh, hi, my son. You can't join. I'm so sorry. We've also made ourselves a little liquid IV. So here's your sign to go get hydrated while we continue. officially finished our picture, besties. Here she is, the finished product. I'm not obsessed. I feel like we could have done a better job, but because we didn't have that much time, I feel like that's why I'm not that obsessed with it, but I still really do like it. And I feel like it's fun and Halloween-y, and I like that it's a ghost and stuff like that, but I feel like we could have done way better. You know what I mean?